Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine, because I know it's mostly you up in here, booski. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Am I tripping or not, tarot? My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. So, Divine Masculine. Oh, I forgot to like the middle one. Divine Masculine, I'm here to do the what the fuck is up with you reading for the next 7 days. I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're going to do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with every single Divine Masculine. Getting no fit nugs. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on. Watch your head on the way out. Hit the alley. You'll be back in Tarotland. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you. Again, everyone, I apologize for the sound on the Divine Feminine video. Okay, that is my bad. Okay, moving on though. Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, right? Somebody's going to try to, like, I don't want to say blame you, but someone, in order to, we'll say it this way, in order for someone to make themselves feel better about how they showed up in your life, it's going to feel like blame to you. You know what I mean? So an example would be like someone saying, well, you know, you could have called and told me if you were dealing or whatever, you know what I mean? Dealing with something, needed something, or whatever the fuck the shit is, right? And it's almost like, I mean, whatever circumstance this is, they're making me feel like you shouldn't have had to. You know what I mean? So it's like it's like your boss or the supervisor seeing you struggle at work. It's their job to supervise. Now, granted, you may have asked, or you know what I mean, let on like, hey, I don't understand how this, whatever. But somebody just kept letting you go. I mean, maybe you were succeeding, because I feel like you always succeed. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, meaning I'm gonna make it no matter what. If I got some self-taught shit, you know what I mean, a motherfucker ain't here, I'm gonna teach myself. I'm gonna deal with it myself. I'm gonna build it myself. I'm gonna find it myself. All this, right? Somebody mistook that for you not needing them, G. For you being like resilient, strong, independent. That's how they took that. Now, it could have been that you came off that way, but I feel like they're making me feel like you're not like that to people. So the same people that feel this way about you, you're not like that towards those people. So if you saw these people struggling, you wouldn't be like, well, they didn't ask me for help, so I ain't about to extend the shit. No, you would just extend the shit just because you're just a loving, kind person. Someone's about to blame you for the way that they failed to show up in your life, G. Okay? Family, friend, lover, boss, somebody, you, shit, I don't know. Somebody though, okay? It's a demon trying to spin an illusion, Divine Masculine. Some of you guys hang out with a group of these motherfuckers. Like, it's just all bad people in one group. Or a group is starting to notice that someone within the group is bad or causes problems. Or they're the toxic one in the, you know what I mean, the common denominator, they said. Yeah, basically. In the next 7 days. You may be having bad dreams right now, Divine Masculine. Be careful to what you listen to. Music, movies, tarot, what you're watching as well. You know what I mean? The news, YouTube, all that shit. Be careful right now. Shit's being like implanted in things. Certain things you watch, certain things you listen to, okay? What is that shit called? Like subliminal messages. But you know, like you can watch some shit and they have like that underlying message like behind that shit. Like when that COVID shit was going on, like in the very beginning, remember on CNN they would have all those numbers on the side. They kept telling me like that was what is it called, gematria or something. They kept telling me that was a code. I couldn't break the shit, but they were telling me they were telling people shit with those numbers allegedly. Okay, it's stuff like that. You may be noticing things like that, G. Okay. Is that what it's called? I like to use my lifeline. Is it called gematria? Am I saying it correctly? Gematria or something like that, like geometric almost, something like that. Okay, something about numbers. Divine Masculine. You may be changing your number. Something about 77. You could have been born in 77. I can't remember if that's how many times a righteous man stumbles. Is it 77 or 7 times? So forgive yourself, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, okay? We make mistakes, G. We do, okay? For you righteous folk, I mean. Yeah, there's There's somebody in a group, some type of group setting, divine masculine, that's casting an illusion over you, or it was cast, or they're going to try to do this again in the next 7 days. You too, divine feminine. Let's get started, Booski. Give me some messages here for divine masculine, how he'll be feeling about himself and the energy he's going to be in the next 7 days. All right. Ooh, this is my Christ consciousness card and the five of Pentacles. This is also barebacking and shit. So make sure you protect yourself, because I told you it's pretty dirty bitches. This is like fancy, like good looking shit, but it's 5 of Pentacles. Okay. So that means it's like IKEA. You know what I mean? The shit look good till you sit on that motherfucker and it break. It's like this type of shit. Something's cheap. Be aware of cheap things, cheap people, cheapening yourselves, letting people cheapen you. That's what I was saying about in the beginning. So basically that probably would have been a better word. Someone's going to try to cheapen your feelings, G. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're making a big deal out of it. You know what I mean? Like, this type of shit. Okay, be careful. Somebody's going to try to dismiss like how you feel is irrelevant, G. Or that's not right. But they're your fucking feelings, G. So just remain. I feel like that's why your ass like this anyway, divine masculine, divine feminine. This is like, I can do this shit by myself then. Shit, I mean, you know, this is the Christ consciousness. You know you can too. Whatever this is. This could be surviving without money, a home, a place to live, a job, whatever. Emotional support, physical, financial, whatever it is. This is you saying, oh well, shit, oh well. This is also a loss of some kind, divine masculine. Somebody's losing money. It's just falling out their ass. This is somebody wealthy losing money or riches or all this shit too in the next 7 days. Give me another one here for divine masculine. Yeah, brush. Oh well, told you, brushing shit off. Somebody also wants you to brush off your Christ consciousness, G. Okay, that's what this is too. But I feel like your Christ consciousness is having you brush things off. So somebody wants you to forget all your spirituality, all your spiritual teachings, ascended master, got all of that shit. I feel like somebody wants you to join them, divine masculine, divine feminine, on some fuck shit. But your Christ consciousness is stronger than this. So your Christ consciousness is telling you to brush their ass off or brush this off. There's something you're not tied to anymore. It feels like physical, yeah, unrequited love. Yes, it feels like physical things, physicality, emotions possibly, and especially if it's unrequited, why would you be holding on to that? So yeah, so your Christ consciousness is telling you to brush off unrequited love, loving, well, I can't even say that, just relationships that don't reciprocate, G, people, places, and things and shit. Like you giving more and you losing this shit. That's what this is. Someone may want you to do this, divine masculine. Keep giving till you don't have shit else left to give, G. Till you're just out here just fucking empty. You guys are being warned to get rid of whatever this is before it depletes you completely in the next 7 days. Yep. You may be a little confused about if this is worth it, they said. You know? So maybe there were some good parts about it, good things about it, but it's making me feel like you're losing now. Give me another one, or shit, somebody else. Give me another one for divine masculine here. Some of you guys need to brush your horse, brush the tail, or something. Somebody has horses. Your horse would like to be brushed or pet or something like that. Petted, is that a word? I don't know why the words seem weird today. Your dog or your cat or your horse would like to be pet. Yeah. Somebody's animal likes to be, I mean, don't they all? But yeah, this is going to lull someone to sleep. Something about playing in someone's hair as well. Divine masculine. I don't know why this isn't your shit. Or someone likes their hair played with or brushed or combed. It puts them to sleep. I don't know. Some of y'all are just tired, divine masculine, of brushing shit off. That's what this is, just letting shit ride. Like, I'm tired of brushing shit off and I'm always the one losing. So this is like you're always the bigger person. You know what I mean? You always take responsibility or accountability for things, even when you're not supposed to, but you like for shit to stay in motion. So if that's what it's going to take to keep shit in motion, fuck it, then. I'll do it. My bad. Okay, I'll fix it. It's this type of shit, but you tired of this shit, or you will be in the next 7 days. Especially if it's in regards to the people I explained in the beginning and shit. Now you don't give a fuck. It's almost like when people show you they don't really give a fuck, then you're going to start not giving a fuck. But it's real this time. This is the Christ consciousness, G. Okay? Not saying he didn't give a fuck, but it's like his mission was more important. He left his family, everyone. He left. He went to do what he was supposed to do. Despite of what everybody probably thought about it. I'm sure people had something to say. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers always got shit to say. But he just brushed that shit off. Christ consciousness, brushed that shit off. They just blowing hot ass air anyway. Basically, divine masculine in the next 7 days. Yeah, some of y'all gonna figure out somebody been trying to play games with you, G. I see you like getting rid of your anger. Like if you get upset or emotional about something, I see you working through that shit, or someone else is. But something is trying to play on your emotions, divine masculine. And it may not even be playing on your emotions, but it's like knowing the truth about something, but your logic is going against your flesh is going against your spirit, right? So a good example is we all cry when someone passes away. But us spiritual folks know that it's just the flesh that's gone and the spirit is here. But it's hard to deal with that, grapple with that shit. This is like what this is, G. Okay? Y'all are battling things like that, where it's just like, dang, it says, you know what I mean? Like, that's my mama, that's my daddy. Like, fuck. You know what I mean? This type of thing, but you deep down, you know something, or you love this job, but you know they're underpaying you. You can't get to where the fuck you going. And it's like, damn, you know? You guys are going to feel like that, but I feel like you're going to get over that emotion real quick. I feel like some of y'all going to get some real good sleep, too, in the next 7 days. You are. I see you brushing your fade and shit, your beards, if you have them, taking care of yourself and everything, divine masculine or divine feminine. Somebody is, and getting good ass sleep out here. They ain't worried about a thing. Somebody could be broke than a motherfucker. This is what this is. Somebody broke than a motherfucker and not even tripping and still sleeping good because they got a good conscience and a good spirit, divine masculine. Okay, in the next 7 days. But I see somebody brokenness about to be gone too, because it's brushing off the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody's no longer about to be in lack or poverty, and they're going to be sleeping well as well. That's what's up. All right. Somebody has some synthetic hair or some wig. You need to brush that shit, man. I don't know. It's giving me like synthetic horse hair. You really can't even brush that shit because it make it poofier, but you know what I mean? It just make it bigger or something like that. But or somebody got a nice lace front, but you still need to brush it up, manicure it or something. Whoever this is, somebody out here got a fucked up ass weave anyway, or a wig or something. Or be careful of getting caught out here with a fucked up ass weave or wig or something, y'all. I don't know. Not you. Well, shit, I don't know, divine masculine these days. You know, shit, y'all got lace fronts, weaves, spraying on beards and shit. Not all y'all, but shit, I don't know. Put something on the 5 of Pentacles here. 9 of Swords. Yeah, divine masculine, you or someone else has anxiety about a loss or losing something or being left. But it's a fear. This is an illusion. So this may happen. I'm not saying you're not going to lose something or, you know what I mean? Like, you know, but it's like, what's going to happen? Like, I can't. I've been here, G. I've been here, right? And I'm sure I'm going to go through this shit again. This is like, I can't. This is you calling on Jesus, G, or calling on God, G, on your knees. I don't know. Okay? Or somebody will be on their knees calling on God in the next 7 days to take something away, some type of anxiety. They want to sleep. You want to sleep, or somebody else does. Okay? The fuck you got going on? But look where they were going. This is somebody headed towards the devil, G, and he is not welcome here. Yeah, no wonder they fucking can't sleep and got anxiety and shit. Well, this makes sense, and losing shit. Somebody on this, and I did see that shit. It's, you won't get that far, YouTube people, right? But the demon in NWA is at the bottom of the other decks, and that's the pig with the demon in his eye and shit, right? I'm telling you, somebody been fucking around with some dark ass shit. And that Christ consciousness is whooping somebody ass, or it will in the next 7 days. It will. So somebody who wasn't a believer is about to be divine masculine, okay? Someone's scared to go to sleep out here too. They are. They acting like they ain't, but they are, G. This is like, what if I close my eyes and I don't wake up? That's what this is, G. It's a possibility. That's what I said in the beginning about, you know what I mean, like grappling with death or the loss of things, which is why we've been talking about sin threatens us with death, right? That's the whole theme of these readings, right? This weekend. That's what this is. So this somebody scared to die is what this is. or scared something's gonna die. I feel like someone's scared something is gonna die, right? Like, or die off. Let's say that. Something's gonna die or die off. And I feel like someone is also scared that they're gonna die. But they was fucking with some shit, G. They were. I'm seeing like crazy ass spell work out here and shit. And fighting their siblings. And I see domestic violence, all type of shit out here. Okay? Someone may fall, Divine Masculine, as well. I don't know if it's you or an animal. Someone falls. Put something on the Nine of Swords. The Hangman. Maybe they catch themselves. Like, whoop. This is being stuck in a state of anxiety, though. Is what this is. I feel like someone is and someone isn't. I feel like someone's being released from this feeling, Divine Masculine, which is possibly you, and someone's about to be stuck there. So let's say you're in a relationship with somebody who gives you anxiety and all this other shit, and they're scared you're gonna leave, right? The end of something. Sin threatens us with death. You are gonna leave. Somehow your anxiety stops, and these motherfuckers just stuck in it, sleepless nights. Something's about to be reversed here in the next 7 days. Something that you're able to get through, someone else ain't gonna be able to survive, Divine Masculine, mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually, G. Okay? They ain't gonna be able to survive it like you. So maybe that goes back to the beginning where I was saying people now want to blame you for the way they showed up in your life. But it's almost like because you're independent, though. So it's like you became stronger. You know what I mean? Like you were dropped, you failed, you lost everything. And it's like no one was really there to help you. You know, or if they were there to help you pick yourself up, it's like it was going to be used as a weapon against you later. You know, like you ask motherfuckers for help and they help you just to tell motherfuckers they helped your ass out. This could be people like that, or want to use that shit to, you know what I mean, as a some type of something to focus on so they don't have to focus on themselves, right? They use you for that. I feel like you don't allow people to do that to you. This is going to give people anxiety in the next 7 days. They ain't gonna be able to get rid of it too. But that's that Christ consciousness though. It ain't even really guilt. It's that Christ consciousness. That's a conviction. You can't even call. They say guilt is from the devil and conviction is from God. So I feel like that this is conviction. Look at the man hanging on the cross, G. When I said about the Christ consciousness, mind your business, G. This Messiah energy here. So if y'all are having any type of anxiety here, Divine Masculine, they making me feel like he had it too. That's what this says. He had it too, just so you know. I would think he would. Somebody, they telling you, right? You can walk down the whole walkway, people spitting on you, beating on you and shit. You carrying this heavy ass cross only to know that they about to nail you to it. Hell yeah. I believe he had anxiety, even though he knew that he was part of the prophecy and God wanted him, you know what I mean? Like that's what he was there for. He already knew this was coming. It still doesn't negate the fear or the anxiety. So don't think just because you're scared of something, Divine Masculine, or have anxiety or fear about it, you high vibing folk, that you're not on the right path. I know that feeling too. It's like, no, I gotta be, you know what I mean? 10 toes down, strong, brave, right? It's telling me Christ wasn't even like that, G. It says he cried out to his father when he hung there, G. Okay? So we know he was a strong man, but a cry is a sign of, like, pain. Help, please, is what this is. So don't think there's nothing wrong with you crying or praying or asking for, but this is saying help from God or whichever ascended master that you subscribe to, right? That also prays to the same God, right? This is telling me whoever that is you look up to, they did the same thing you doing, G. They did the same thing you're doing. They went through the same things you're going through. You're walking the same steps. You may not feel like it. So I feel like you may be kind of hard on yourself, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, in the next 7 days. You know? Like feeling like you have to stay with something, deal with something, and all this. I feel like you don't, G. That's just your good heart. You just don't like to quit on people or, you know what I mean, bother people, burden people, or any of that shit. Remember in the beginning when I just said, right, I was talking about how somebody's going to try to blame you for how they showed up in your life. We went through the whole spiel. They just reminded me of the story, right, when Christ was carrying the cross, right? He could have asked, can somebody help me, please? Well, why would he do that? But wasn't there someone who did come and help him, though? Right? Wasn't it, his name was Simon or something like that? They claim it was the black man. Okay, that's what they say. But it was Simon was his name that came and helped Jesus carry the cross. Jesus didn't have to ask. That's what I'm saying. So it's almost like the people want to blame Jesus now. Let's use this as an example. The people in the crowd watching him carry the cross. Well, he could have asked for some help. Okay, he saw us all standing here. We would have helped him had he asked. What the fuck kind of shit is that? Okay? There was one man that just felt compassion for him. Like, I can't just watch this man carry this cross like this, G. I can't. I feel like you have an ally, Divine Masculine, somewhere, G. Okay? So if you feeling like you don't, you do. Divine Feminine, you as well. Okay? It's something you may feel like you going through alone, and on the physical, you fucking are, G. Because there's nothing but spiritual out here. Christ consciousness with Christ hanging on the cross. Yeah, you being crucified, G. Basically. This also looks like Jesus's mom. Wasn't it his mom and Mary Magdalene that cried at his feet, right, when he hung there? Look at this shit, G. Look at that shit. And she collected his blood in the jar, they say Mary Magdalene did. Some of y'all in this Christ consciousness energy, G. I'm telling you, you are. The shit coming out in the cards. Yeah, you're going to have a reason to celebrate Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine in the next 7 days. You will. So these people that crucify you, these are the ones that are stuck in anxiety and can't sleep and shit. You know what I mean? Trying to find ways to brush it off, cope, and all this shit they're losing. So these are people that'll spend money on a lot of alcohol, drugs, blow all their money to take their mind off of crucifying a chosen one, basically, in whatever way. Okay? Physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. Somebody's about to be set free and resurrect again, and somebody's just going to decay on the cross, they said. Damn. Yeah, whoever didn't believe in the resurrection, this person, when they get crucified, they don't rise, G. But they didn't believe in the resurrection in the first place. You understand? You do. Or shit, somebody does. Put one on brushing things off. Knight of Swords. Yeah, Divine Masculine in the next 7 days. You're going to be very focused on how to rid yourself of things that make you anxious or things that keep you stagnant. That is going to be your focus, or be aware of it not being your focus. You see the things that are stopping you. This is like, well, why? I mean, explain to me, like, oh, I mean, this is like what this shit is. Her hand is like, well, tell me why. Like, why should I keep you in my life when you don't do shit but cause anxiety? Somebody else is gonna say this shit. Why should I keep you in my life when you just keep me stagnant, fucking broke? I don't get no motherfucking sleep. All this shit. Somebody's starting to see where all this shit is coming from. It's either coming from you, Divine Masculine, or you are doing this to someone and part of, I feel like it's a group somewhere for some reason, G. Whoever this person is, or this group, or these people that make you feel this way, right? These people know exactly what's going on. They don't let you see that they have anxiety about how they treated you and did you and all this other shit. And you don't need to see it, G. You don't need to see it. That's why I told you. I mean, well, I didn't tell you, but we know the story of Christ. You know them people that crucified that man had anxiety and sleepless fucking nights. We know that. It don't take no rocket scientist to figure that out. So just know that the same people doing that shit to you, it's the same shit. Well, remember, they were gambling for Jesus's clothes and throwing dice and celebrating and all that shit. Bet them motherfuckers wasn't celebrating later on. Bet the fuck they wasn't, G. But they don't tell us that part. But what difference does it make? Those people don't believe in the resurrection, and they will never rise. So who cares? But that's basically what this is, G. Okay? Everything's about to be put back right, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. It is, G. Some stagnant situation is about to be over. Some money loss is about to be over. Somebody out here losing hair too. This is either a synthetic wig or somebody, when they comb their hair, that shit just fall. It just keeps falling out. Remember in The Craft, it's that girl. Yes, a racist. That's the girl that played Marsha. By the way, that was in The Craft, that kept making fun of the black girl, right? Yes, it just keeps falling out. This was her. I don't understand. It just keeps falling out. That's what the fuck this is. Yeah, I bet the fuck it do. Somebody who loves their hair is gonna just keep thinning. They know why. Because they tried to stop a chosen one, God's children, and try to give them anxiety. Somebody's gonna be so stuck in their head and so riddled with conviction that where their crown chakra is going to cause their hair to thin and fall out, G. Okay? Or it already is. Damn, yeah, they're gonna have to wear them caps with the hair attached to it. They showing me somebody put a hat on, but it's got the hair sewed into the motherfucking cap, Joe. That's not funny, but that's what they said, G. Okay? Whoever this is, they have beautiful hair too. Yeah. I don't even know if it was theirs. It says it was sent. I don't know. Moving on. Maybe that person didn't know why they were going bald, but that's why. Put something on the tired ass woman. Why is this tired woman here? 9 of Pentacles. Damn. I told you, divine masculine. This shit gonna pick up divine feminine, you too. Whatever. Wake up. Okay? Wake up. The early bird gets the worm. There's the early bird right there. So wake up. A lot of you guys are going to be finding yourselves going to bed early and waking up early, divine masculine. Okay? Your sleeping schedule may change, but not for the worse. I feel like it's kind of settling. So like, you know what I mean? Night hours is going to be night hours. You know, you ain't going to be staying up all night. These other people will. This telling me you getting good sleep. Whoever this is, getting good damn sleep. They money good. They sleeping well. They are alone. You do notice this, divine masculine. So that's what I'm saying. This is you or someone else. Someone is alone. And maybe they tired of being alone. But it's like when they take a look at things and see where all the anxiety and what's keeping them stagnant, they're thankful again. There go the Holy Spirit right there, right? They're thankful again. Like, nah, I'd rather be alone. You're going to have a choice, divine masculine, to either keep repeating something or like advance to the next level in the game, shot calling and big balling. Basically, in the next 7 days. You will. There's a feminine energy that's not about to be single. Divine feminine, this could be you. But a lot of y'all, well, shit, I guess divine masculine, you're about to make a divine feminine become not single anymore. Because this is a feminine energy that's not about to be single. Yeah. So some of y'all getting rid of people. This could be the church as well. That sounds bad, getting rid of the church. But this 5 of this Christ consciousness here, this give me like, you know, you see all like first, second, third, Church of Christ and all this. You know what I mean? It's like giving me this. Christians. I see Christians out here with anxiety, G. Okay? I see Christians also leaving the church. Allegedly. Okay? Or you could be. Or whatever religion that you could have grown up with. Someone's leaving the church or the belief. Someone may have anxiety about that. You know what I mean? Like, is this wrong? Is this right? I grew up. You know what I mean? Like this type of thing. I feel like don't think about it too much. Knight of Swords, brush it off. Don't think about it too much. Cause sin threatens you with death. So it's like, I wonder if God's gonna get mad and take something, right? Death. I wonder if he's gonna do this and end something if death, right? That's sin telling you that. We all suffer from it, dude. I'm going through it now. I ain't even gonna lie to you, Convent. I'm going through it right now, G. Like, what the fuck, right? Something I don't really want to talk about right now, but I will tell you though. And it's nothing even like, you know what I mean? Well, it is, but not really though. You know what I mean? Just because of what we've been talking about, the Christ consciousness thing here. You know what I mean? Like, it's normal is what they're saying. So you may go through a lot of things by yourself, G. Period. Yeah, and just sit there and just think like, damn, this makes me feel like you've come a long way, divine masculine, divine feminine. Like, this is giving me like reminiscent energy. You know what I mean? Like, damn. Back then they didn't want me. Shit, I was just like this. Back then they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me and shit. Look at this. There's some transformation that happens here, divine masculine, divine feminine. It does. Someone damn sure wants you to just spend all you motherfucking money, G. They do just waste that shit. So make sure you're saving divine masculine, divine feminine. Something may be. Let me see what this is. Because you went from the 5 to the 9, which lets me know there's a 4 in here. Which somebody wants you to spend all the shit, but you need to hold on to it. I want to know what this is that's trying to get you to spend all this shit. Heartbreak. So this trying to save something. Save a marriage. Right? So we go to therapy. We take vacations out. Like, right? Just spending money. I'm going to buy her a car. I'm going to buy her a ring. I'm going to buy her this. I'm going to buy, right? You just going broke like a motherfucker. And everybody's still single in the end. That's what this is. Okay? So basically, something that you may be trying to hold on to, divine masculine, may need to be released, because you're going to notice that it's been keeping you stuck, G. Okay? When you release this, you're going to get some really good sleep. Your pentacles are going to pick up. I don't even see no emotions out here. Ain't no cups out here. But I feel like this could be an emotional situation because she is crying. But this Christ consciousness shit trumps all that shit. Trumps all that shit. So it's like, you know, the deeper meaning behind things. You know, life cycles, how things go. You know what I mean? You just know. Yeah. I don't know. Somebody, this is the Judas energy too, because I was just about to say some woman may hang themselves, but it could be figuratively speaking, right? But this is the 10 of Swords is what this breaks down to. 9, right? With the Knight of Swords is 10 of Swords. That's usually the dead man bleeding out. This is the Hanged Man. There's some woman. So basically, divine masculine, there's some people out here that are well-to-do. They have all the money, beautiful hair, nice bodies, titties, all this shit. These motherfuckers depressed and trying to, I mean, they thinking about, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, this is an empty person. So I see a lot of coins out here. And I see the person who doesn't have as many coins full of like spiritual wealth. You know what I mean? The person who's spiritually wealthy out here is going to be straight on the material as well. The person who's just wealthy on the material is suffering right now. They know they're stuck. They know they have a long way to get to, they said, redemption. Yes. And that gives them anxiety. They don't even know where to start. They lack empathy, whoever this is. Okay? Yeah, you got your guard up against whoever this is, or you will in the next 7 days. Yeah, your ancestors are protecting you. I see prayer out here, divine masculine. They do hear you, but death hears you too. Sin hears you too. Look, there's that. Remember we saw that 3 of Swords? That, and it came out like a heart. Look, death. Told you. So basically, divine masculine, divine feminine, what they're saying is when you pray to God, there's some entity, some evil entity listening too. Remember, I've been telling you, I'm like, there's something about a temptation and a test that's like, it's like they're running right next to each other and shit. And I feel like they real close, G. I don't even know who gonna win. Well, I do because it's you. But I'm saying judging it, right? Judge it from looking at it. You would be like, man, horse number 5 and horse number 6, them motherfuckers neck and neck up in this bitch, right? But horse number 5, 5 of Pentacles, is called Christ consciousness. Go, Christ consciousness, right? That horse gonna win. I don't know what 666. Yeah, 666. They said, yeah, that one ain't gonna win. That one ain't gonna win, but it looks like it. There's some type of illusion, divine masculine. I'm telling you, it's a test and a temptation going on at the same time. Know that the test is from God and the temptation is from the devil himself, G. So the temptation is to hold on to a dead thing that's gonna keep you stagnant and give you anxiety because it's gonna die if you don't, and it may. But the test is God's like, everything dies, G, and everything that I created will die and will rise again. It has eternal life. So which horse you gonna bet on, G? Which horse you betting on? Basically, divine masculine in the next 7